Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Mess Adventures with Mixed Media, and I'm going to be playing on the gel plate today. But first, let me show you what I made the other night on Diane the Messy Palette Australia channel. We made wonky houses. I will link the replay in the description box so you can go and watch us play. I made these into pockets on the page, which is why they're on the page. That one's not on the page. That was just for me to take the picture. That one can be a tag. I need to back it probably. Let's see. Oh, I still need to put windows and doors on these. But for now, they're just a little village. And this one is a belly band, but also it can have a little tuck spot here as well. This is, yeah, there we go. A little tuck spot in the middle. This one is a tuck spot or pocket. And this one is a tag. Oh, I glued that down so it would stay down. It was bugging me when I was trying to take the picture. Anyway, this one is a tag that goes into the house, which is the pocket, but the pocket is just paper. And even though the tag is cardstock, I need to cut it a little smaller because it's a pain to get in there every time. So I probably would do that one different. Maybe not do it at an angle, you know. All right, I have some ideas that I want to try. That's water on the gel plate. And I have not tried this yet. You guys are the first ones I'm trying this with. So I have acrylic pouring paint, titanium white. Starting with that because I just want to see what happens when I start with that and then add just different things, fluid acrylics, inks, all the different things. And this time I'm gonna remember to take out this little piece. Don't know why that's in there. I guess maybe you hold on to that so that it keeps the paint from drying out too much. But it does make it hard to use the paint when you first get it, when it's in there and you don't know what's in there. Alright, so yeah, I've got stuff on the plate here. I'm not worried about that. So I'm just gonna pour, and maybe I want to water this down a little bit more. I don't know. But I just kind of want to spread it on here and just have a base. Last time I did something like this, I did a mix of GAC 800 and I don't know, did I write down what it was? Okay, this is crazing on here, but that's okay. Kind of making it, I'm using it like a pillow basically, so I want a nice thick amount. I'm not actually doing like a regular lift. I'm just using the gel plate as just a place to put the paint so it doesn't absorb into whatever's below it. So yeah, there we go. So that, and I'm not doing pouring or anything. I'm more doing just, let's see, we got some green gold here, turquoise. Start with those two colors maybe. I'm just gonna put some of these in here. And I might even just take my brayer and just move those paints around a little bit. Ooh, that's a mess. Oh, move. Sure, it'd move better if my brayer would roll. Alright, well, we got something interesting going on over here with all the excess paint and whatnot. See, there we go. That's kind of pretty. It's kind of pretty. But I want something more like that. It's doing a little bit of crazing on there. Oh my goodness, why is that so hard to open? Oh, gosh, you're weak, lady. Weak as water. Okay, we're not using alcohol ink apparently. Okay, we're not using alcohol. That's not going to happen today. I want to spray something. Oh, maybe some aged mahogany. Well, that's not going to be... Well, it's going to work for what... Let's see what we end up getting here. Aged mahogany. Maybe a little bit of lost shadow just because it's there. And just because I want to see what I get with all this. So I'm just kind of pressing it really lightly. which gives me this kind of a mess. But then there's still more on the plate that I can pick up, which kind of has sort of a marbling effect now that it's been moved about. Let's see, I don't just want to pick it up just like that. So usually when I'm just pressing super lightly, I'm not pressing hard, just pressing lightly, then picking it up. So we have some interesting stuff going on there. And I'm going to pick up another one. In fact, this one I might use my numbers paper because some of that's going to show through. Pressing a little bit harder this time because there's less on there to pick up. But it's still interesting. And another, let's see, actually have a brayer off here, which could use a little bit more on it. Now I'm pressing hard because I kind of want to pick up what's left on the plate as much as possible. So some of the brayer off shows, and also some of the other stuff, which is interesting. Now I'm just going to brayer this out. And just pick that up maybe. Oops. Have my plate move about the cabin. Maybe not. So a surprising amount of prints. I'm gonna get like 1, 2. If you count the brayer off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pages from that one print, basically. And it did not lift up any of this, which is fine. I didn't really care if I did or not. What if, let's grab the gold. Alright, so adding another pillow. Might just use my brayer to spread it this time. Just kind of get to the edges of the plate as much as possible. That is a lot, but that's okay. Do I have another plate nearby? Because that would be helpful. I was looking for my 12 by 12 plate, but you know, I put it somewhere and who knows where. Alright, so now I've got this one just covered in. I'm just gonna spray some mahogany on that one and just brayer it for some kind of a background piece of something. Maybe just put that one right on top. I'll pick it up very quickly just because it was thick. Just because she's thick. I like the green that's showing through though. It's almost looking more minty with the red over it. Add more layers to that is what I say. Alright, so definitely want to try some gold. Which is a little chunky. Should the gold be that chunky? Oh no. And I really did want to try some turquoise something. Is this? Yes. Here's the another ink. This is India ink. Is there any in there? I don't know. And it doesn't want to turn. I'm just gonna do this. I'm doing it super light too, so it's not going all the way because I'm not doing a proper lift. You know what I mean? As far as picking up. All right. So this is sulfite paper. That's not the important part. I'm just pressing down super lightly, just to pick up whatever I pick up, and that is super thick. A lot of dendritic, you know, those lines that are raised up. Which is fine. It'll make for a very textured piece. And then this I'm going to also just, I don't know, I do this just because I like to try new things. Just to see what we get. Because look at all that. That's a lot of good texture there. All right, let's add some green gold into here. These are going to be used in a future project. I'm just going to do that thing again with the, it sort of makes it look like it's marbled. Kind of, sort of. You just kind of move your brayer back and forth like that. Makes an interesting green when you mix those two colors. It makes a really bright green when you mix those two colors. Again, just pressing lightly. I have a good amount of that ready to pour acrylic pouring paint. And that's what that one looks like. Still a lot of texture. And let's see. So I think I'm going to try to pick this one up all the way this time. So I'm going to add the mahogany again. I'm not going to brush it down though. I'm just going to let it all get picked up with a piece of paper. The sulfite paper works nicely with the inks. Now I'm pressing hard because I want to pick up more of it. Ow. Maybe not that hard. I was pressing too hard apparently. At least that's what my... Alright, that is interesting. I still have more to pick up here. I might spray some water this time just to spread it around. Might even spray the paper just to see what we can pick up. Use my Baron. I don't know where the one with the dragon is, but it's here somewhere. Wood Baron. I get those from Cody. Cody's Woodcraft. I don't know. I have not been putting him in the description box. I'll have to try to remember to add him back in. And I kind of browned out some of that green turquoise, which is okay. I mean, that's a color you're going to get sometimes. Sometimes you're going to brown things out. I don't know about you guys, but I like to try different things on the plate just to see what we get. Also, I like a drop paper. Fun things happen on a drop paper. Do I have anything over there that's kind of boring that needs a little pop? See, that one's okay, but it could use like a pop maybe. That's interesting. Alright, if I were to let this dry and then pick it up, that'd be good too. Let's see. Do I have any backgrounds? Like, oh, the first one I did could definitely use a pop of color. But, you know, but if I want the background to still show. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Ooh, some of the rings came up. Some of the chain links got picked up there. So that's cool. And they're still on there. This I will pick up just with some white. Just to see, ouch, what we get. Yeah, this is the one that I tried opening that time. So I think you'll be able to see too the difference between regular white and the pouring medium white. That the regular white is a lot thicker than the pouring one. A little bit of mahogany still in there. Oh, I still have little flower petals on my desk. That's fun. And scraps. All kinds of scraps. Oh, did I mention earlier if you go visit Diane's channel and watch that video? I hope you, and if you're not subscribed, I hope you'll subscribe. She's getting close to 2,000 and I would love to help her get there. That would be awesome. I mean, I don't have quite the reach that like Barbara, Ordinary Dragonflies has. She's the one that helped me, you know, skyrocket a couple Decembers ago. Because of her, I was able to increase my subscribers significantly. So, and also Carrie the Crafter is a big supporter of mine, and because of him, I also have a lot of my subscribers come from him. All right, that is interesting. I think that I think the ink went into the paint that the chains were, so that's why they're now pink. So that is cool too. All right, I'm getting some very interesting bits here. Now, mahogany is kind of like burgundy, so it will work for whatever I'm doing. Where's my chalk paint? I'm gonna do another thing. This is, oh, I think, yep, okay. This is something, I don't want to get that in there, that Robin McClendon has done. And I've done this too. I'll have to link the video. She suggests you use a matte paint or chalk paint, but I've done it with a matte paint and acrylic paint, and it's worked fine with both. I just happen to be using a chalk paint today. And so you just kind of, at one end, do that. So it's a ephemeral kind of a look. That was way more than I wanted, but that's okay. I'm going to pick that up. And just doing quick pulls. And we got some of the green still picked up too. That is interesting. I'm going to see if I can pull up kind of a ghost print from that. And I think I have two pieces here, so I'm cleaning off my brayer as well. I'm going to try to pick up some of that from the... There's just a lot down there. Ooh, that's interesting. I like interesting, what can I say? Alright, and there's still stuff left on the plate that will be very cool to pick up. Alright, I like that a lot. And see, now the chains have more green, more turquoise to them. And there's still some on the plate. I'm kind of loving that. I want another kind of a, oh my goodness, text. Yeah, the other paint kind of spilled over. But also, you know, it's got some color to it. So if you want to use the pouring paint for just like a pull, you probably could. It's just going to do a lot of crazing. But it'll be like a really thin, and it might not pick up what's on the plate. It does give you, but you do get that. Look at that. I don't, that is awesome. All right. Let me find some more inks that I can play with. What's that? That's black. I don't want, oh. Let's do what? I don't know what. Let's just do some white. Regular white, not the, just white. Because like I said, you can do that ethereal look with a matte chalk paint, or you can do it with regular paint. It's fine. And I'm going to do a little bit of paint at the bottom here and use that for my, so I kind of want it darker at one end than the other end. I don't know what I want. I don't know how much of that is going to show through, if any, but that's why we try things. Kind of get some bumps off our brayer would be good. So a lot of times you get little bumps. They're either pieces of dried paint or pieces of paper that get stuck on there, and it will affect your brayering. You might be able to pick them off. I don't know. But then you end up with divots. So, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Oh, that was a big piece. And of course, I've been doing flowers and petals and everything. So, all the things. And then what I like about doing the quick pulls like that is you end up with that old wall feel. All right. Also picking up just a little bit of the mahogany and the teal, and the Naples yellow shows through as well. Loving that. Let's just do a real quick pull with some green gold. Next month you'll see why I'm using these colors. Right now I am just doing this video because I need to do a video for this weekend. Really the main reason that I'm doing this. Add a little bit of green to that one. Sometimes the Braille offs end up being some of your favorites. Some of my favorites. Okay. Oh, that's got a lot off the plate. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit of crazing in the background there. You can leave that white, or if I wanted to add some ink, like if I wanted a color to show through there but not cover the paint, I could do that. I'm gonna do this on the back. Water and spray it the right direction, lady. Almost sprayed it upwards. You almost got mahogany spray in your face. Now, I think the only way this is going to come through is if I wet the front as well. I don't know. Or just wet the back more. Because this is self-white paper, so it's a little on the thick side. So it's gonna, it's gonna make a mess. That's what it's gonna do. You might not want to touch it while it's wet. Oh, that's not paper towel. That's paper towel. I only wet it on this side because I wanted the other wetness to come through better. Well, better. Like, can you see where, oh, now it's just because it's on the thing. I want it to come through from the back, but I'm also getting it a little bit on the front because apparently there's some somewhere on me. Alright, I'm going to take this bloody mess and spray it with water in hopes that it will be wet enough to permeate the other side of the paper. No, I really like that how it is. Let's not mess that one up. What's one here that is anything here we want to improve or don't care about? No, I really like the ones I printed today. So there's that. Let's just... That's why I have one bloody mess when you can have two. Just a lot of ink on there. I really wanted to go through the paper, but it takes a while, I think, to go through this particular paper, maybe. Let's see. Any joy? I don't know how much of that went through and how much of it is just... Because I see where all these little white crazing bits are. That's where I wanted it to come through, but it's not doing that. It's not doing what I wanted. It's alright. We'll just make it look like there was a war or murder. Dexter was here. You know, but we're not going to waste it. We're just going to use another paper and pick some up. And it will dry later. See, but I'm hoping those will still show, but they probably won't. Any joy on the front? We do have more coming through, but I think that's more because there was some on there, and that's where it's coming from, potentially. I'm going to spray this one with water and pick up some more from here. And then I'm going to use my heat gun and dry these real quick and be right back. I may add some layers to these ones. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so this did not do what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to come through these white spots here, which it did not do. But that may be that those white spots have paint on them. I don't know. But it still has interest. But now it could be a page in a journal if someone wanted it to be because it's two-sided. This is kind of dark. I might lighten it up. Just add some pattern that's lighter is what I mean. And that's what that one looks like. That's what that one looks like, and that's what that one looks like for now, because, you know, things may get changed up a bit. You just never know. So I'm taking a little bit this time of the other paint. It is the pouring paint, yeah. I'm running out of papers. colors every day. Alright, let's just brayer off on this piece here. Alright, we did get that ephemeral effect a little bit using that. I'm going to use this Naples yellow, just do a quick pickup. Maybe with some music paper this time. So now I'm just doing more quick pulls, because what's fun about quick pulls is you end up with stuff on the page. End up with stuff left on the plate, I think is what I'm actually trying to say. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. Oh, I haven't done any crinkled paper, have I? Let's do, what is this? This is palette paper. I'm going to crumple it up a little bit and just do some crinkles. Might get some other paper too, but then I might take this piece here. See, now someone's going to have to either use it as a page in a journal, or they're going to have to like figure out which side they like better. So that's what that one looks like. Let's hope I lined it up well. Don't know that I did. Take some turquoise. Sometimes I get a little carried away. I think one of the last videos I made, I was like an hour and 7 minutes. I'm like, oops. Sorry, not sorry. Kind of got carried away there. Alright. If I use the other side, but it's not, oh, because then I have to touch it. That's fine. My favorite crinkly paper, though, is probably like the Amazon packaging. It gives me really good crinkles. Now, this is kind of putting some of the Naples yellow back in. I'm going to do it on this one, maybe. It needs a little something. It's a little wrinkly because it's still damp, but that's all right. And now that looks more pink in the background, but that's also okay. See, look at that. Isn't that, I love the crinkly stuff that happens. Sorry, my brain is not braining at the moment, but I think that's probably good for today, right? How are we on time? Oh, well, that was not as long as I thought. Should we keep playing? That's the question. More pillow talk. Sorta, the paint pour. Let's see. I'm gonna add a little bit of the iridescent bronze fine, the golden. Nice little metallic, and then some of that pillow talk. It's also got some of this turquoise still left on here. Take off this hair or whatever this is. I think it looks like a paintbrush bit of sorts. Grab some paper. This is just copy paper now. Probably like a 24 pound or 32 pound, not totally sure. Just do a real light pickup of that. Interesting. Now I might just do this. Oh, there is a hair on there though. It's going to be kind of muddy. It's okay. You can always do more layers on top. Yes, I know that's upside down. I'm aware. I'm not sure if I like the brayer off better or the pickup. We'll see. Don't love this. Just spread it out a little. It just needs a, okay, might like that ghost print better. Who knows? I think I want some dark turquoise. Alright, and just want something a little bit more vibrant color on there, maybe. I don't know. Can add more layers. You can always add more layers. There's nothing saying you can't add more layers. I want more color. Oh, black. Is this the black? No, that's ground coffee. I have a black somewhere. Black. Can I do this first? Alright, we're going to do this. Just get it on there. As just kind of a base. It's all about that base. Get the black down there and some of the aged mahogany because I really like those two colors together. If I knew where my other inks were right now, I would add more. But for now, what if I then come up and spray some? I was trying to get it from up high. All right, this is different paper than I was using before, so probably get different things happening. Pressing very lightly, just saturating the paper basically. Almost looks like wood, but not. More gray than black, but that's okay. Go ahead and maybe do the marbling a little bit and add some more black. Some water, because why not? We're just all about doing whatever. Pressing harder this time. The other time I pressed not so hard, I just was getting it to saturate the paper. It has very gray, but has some interest to it. Let's see. Do we want to do that again? Don't know. I think it might work better with a smaller sprayer. I don't know. It's kind of a mauve now. And some mahogany to darken that up a little bit, and water because, I don't know, I just like to spray water on things apparently. We just keep trying stuff. That's what my recommendation to you is, just play and try stuff and don't worry. If you, what was that? Oh, hubby's calling. I'll call him back. I was like, why is my watch attacking me? Oh, I ripped the paper, but still looks kind of cool. But might want to get that paper off of there. Yeah. Get a lot of water on there, you're more likely to rip your paper up, especially if it's just copy paper. Even if it is like a 32 pound or 24 pound coffee paper. Oh, more paper up here. Get all that paper off of there. Okay, hands are going to be totally dirty. Not wearing gloves today, but that's a good thing. I mean, the fact that I don't have to wear gloves, that still hurts, don't get me wrong. But I'm able to work without gloves today. That's a good thing, because yesterday was not a good day. And my dad even noticed this morning. He's like, you must be having a better day today. You're not using a cane. I'm like, yes, today's much better than yesterday, I'm happy to say. I'm very happy to say today is a better day than yesterday. All right, I just kind of want to put this one down because it will pick up some of the colors that are down there and whatever's on the brayer and make for a nice old wall. Well, I'm hoping old wall look, but sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes it's not quite as old wall as I think it's going to be. keep praying on the same paper, you'll also get kind of an old wall look. All right, that did leave a little transfer, which is kind of cool. So this is just kind of just dirty. A little bit on the dirty side, which is fine. Now I've lost my transfer, but that's all right too. It's all fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's just pick some stuff up just for fun. Should we try some like water drops? Why? Because when you put the water on the paint, it should start to separate. So, you know, if you can't do the powder thing because you have asthma, you can try the water thing. Dripping water. Whoops. Well, that's a lot of water, but that's okay. Maybe that's what we want. So, where the water is, it will, I'll put a paper towel on there and it should pick up the paint where the water is. Oh, and then we get a little pattern from the water too. I mean, from the kitchen towel. It's fine. Not a big deal. All right, so I'm just going to take this one and just go right back. Oh, it's pretty wet though. Probably should not put wet on wet, but we get interesting marks. And we still have this that we can pick up. And what else do we have here that we can maybe wear off on a little bit? Because I have a lot of paint in my brayer. So I thought, why not brayer that off? Okay. What do we want to pick this up with? What do we want to pick it up with? Well, maple jello, why not? It's still wet. I should wait for it to dry. If you want your pattern to show through, you wait for them to dry. If you're impatient like me, then you just put the paint down and keep playing. Just to see what happens. Sometimes the music will move. Let it move you. Let it move you. Sometimes the paper will move, which is fine. So we have some cool texture on there. All right, in such a short time, we've already gotten like a lot of prints to work with. Cool. All right, add some. Oh, let's add a little bit of pouring paint. Whoops. Just for like a little thin layer to pick this up. I'm just gonna, that layer off from before. Just gonna pick it up with that. A little on the back there too. See, whoever gets it can decide if they want to use the front or the back. Both. Actually, this one's more interesting. The back side seems a little more interesting. But then you add more layers and it won't matter. I was looking for the green gold. Yes, I was. Running out of, well, I'm not running out of papers. I will never run out of papers to just add stuff to. I have several stacks. I really do. I'm just working on this stack over here that I keep picking up over there. There is quite a bit has been paint dripped over the edge here. So I will try to put that back up on the plate. Alright. Oh, still got a little bit of the chain coming up. See, I love that there's just a look, like, I just like that. So I picked it up with the green gold. So we got variations of the green gold plus the turquoise coming through. Just love that. Ooh, what let's do this one, which is at pmartiststudio.com. I want a thicker, you know, this is gonna, I can't quite, oh, unless I got a new one. Let's see. That's quinacridone violet. That's alizarin crimson hue, which is probably the closest to burgundy, since I don't think I can open the burgundy right now. This is the permanent maroon. Oh, I can open it. I just don't know if I can squeeze it out. That's the thing. There we go. It's a very heavy body. Probably don't need a lot. Kind of wishing I had put it underneath now, because I want the lines. So I'm going to take the poopy maroon, put it on here. It just looked like a glob of poop. The color's not poopy. It was just that glob. Alright, I'm going to put this down here and find one of these that needs a little something. And I know it's pretty and everything, but it wouldn't hurt to have something in there. Ow. Every time I hit my middle finger, it hurts. I don't know if you could tell, but it's swollen. Any part of my body that's swollen, it kind of, you just graze it on something and it feels like you stubbed your baby toe. Just, ooh, yeah, I like that. And let's pull that up and grab something that is, these are all sticking together. All right, I'm going to take this one. Could use a little something. Yep. Oh yeah, that's cool. So now all that background bit is, it just looks cool behind there. All right, I like that. I like that. I like that. Should we do another one like that? I also have, okay, something maybe in the future, but you know, I cut it. I need to, something I'm working on, trying to see if I want to do it in the future. We'll see. I need to probably change it up, make it better, but it didn't, it kind of messed up when I cut it. So we're just gonna maybe turquoise, thick turquoise, heavy turquoise. She says if she can get it open. Why do they have to make these so hard to open? All right, I'm gonna have to get one of those openers. What's this one? Well, that one opens. Alizarin crimson hue. That one opens. So it's almost like a burgundy. If I add a little black to it, it'll definitely be burgundy. Or a tiny bit of sap green. Sap green. Don't know what the sap green is. This is it. This is sap green. So it's already fairly burgundy, but if I add a tiny bit of sap green, it'll be, actually it's pretty burgundy, the alizarin crimson hue. Alright, so I'm going to lay this on here over as far as I can because I got that messed up bit. And what here needs some, this, I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up with that. Not everywhere. I'm just going to get it distressed kind of like so in places. And then I think I'll take this one and get some more of it. Like that. Not perfectly on there. Kind of distressed. And this piece here is just music. I'm sure there are other stencils out there with a similar pattern already. That's another reason I wasn't quite like, I have to do that. No, I wasn't. But I wanted one, so I made one for myself. You know how you do. This one here. Just gonna pick it up so it's kind of more oh, I'm gonna do this one too. Just adding layers, but not perfectly. More distressed. I like a distressed look. Let's see. To this one, I know probably you're saying no. Just see what picks up. Just super subtle. Is what that one ended up being, which is cool. So now this one can get picked up with whatever I put down next, which might be some Naples yellow. Why am I using these colors? You'll find out next month. But I've already made one video doing prints for next month, and then there's going to be the video where I pick the prints. So I'm like, I need to have some videos for this week. So I decided that I would go ahead and make some prints this week. And you'll just have to find out later what they're for. It's fine, everything's fine. But that is, I think it came out kind of cool. I really like this stencil. Maybe in July. I need to work on it. It needs work. I will give it that. I have some other stencils that I've been playing around with, but I don't know that I'll submit them. They just may end up being stencils that I just have for myself, because, you know, they're pretty. You can probably already buy them somewhere else. And if you can buy them for less somewhere else, why would you? Plus, you know, we have a limited amount that we can submit each month. All right. I do not hate this Naples yellow. It's kind of fun. I've never done much with Naples yellow before. And I made one with squares for myself because, you know, the color combo for May was squares, I think. And so there's that. All right, so I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to get some squares here and there. Not everywhere, just apparently, weirdly, here and there. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't know, I really like that as it is, but I don't like the way those squares are coming off, though. Let's try it on here. I think I like the lines better. Oh, it's got squares anyway. I had that magical song stuck in my head. And also, this is way too much paint. It's part of my problem. Getting a little puckering. Puckering. What's this? Introduction. I see, then the more, you know, the more you do it, the more interesting it gets, right? Let's take this one maybe. And I'm just pressing it lightly because I want it more distressed, not perfect. Oh my goodness. This one from the beginning is still like really wet. That's the only thing about when you do those kinds of prints, is they take a while to dry. Yeah, I think I'll do that on here. It's just like a ghost print type of a thing, so it's more distressed. We like distressed. All right, like I said, I was gonna take this paint that fell around the side and stick it on the top there. And it was not a lot of paint, but interesting things can. But see, look at that. I just like that. I don't know. All right, how are we on time? We can probably start going through. I want to do one more of these, I think. Really like this. Who is this? I think this is Persian something. I will try to link this one in the below, but if I forget, you can remind me. Was that? Oh, good. It opened this time, the turquoise. When I get reward points at Michael's is usually when I go and buy myself one of these. Or if they go on a really good sale, which they hardly ever do. just don't want as much paint as I had last time because it was all puckery. I didn't like that. All right. Okay. I'm going to go over this one. I know it's got the squares and everything, but I just, and now it has that other paint from the other. Oh, that's cool though. All right. There's still a lot more paint on there, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well. So that we can, oh yeah, that's nice. There's still more paint on there. Let's go ahead and do this one a little bit. See what kind of distressedness might come up on there. It's very busy now. That's okay. We don't mind if it's a little bit on the big. So it's blank here and up there. So I'm going to try to actually focus on those two areas like that. And no, not that one. It's this one. Oh, this one could be good for this maybe. I just did a quick swipe over it. I wanted it to be depressed. I wanted it to be distressed. I don't want it to be depressed. That's just sad. And do we do this one? Maybe just lightly in some areas. All right. I don't mind that too much. I'll do a little bit in that corner too, though. Well, maybe not. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we'll pick up on here. Might not pick up anything because it's fairly dry. Or it might pick up something, but it'll be depressed. It'll be distressed. It didn't pick up anything. So that means this is pretty dry. And we can pick it up on something. Like maybe this. Pick it up with green gold. Why not? That is sap green. That is not green gold. That is sap green. Oh well. It's like a dark green gold, right? Sort of. Not really. On some resume paper. Pick it up quickly. And it's just barely shows distressed or depressed, however you want to look at it. Do a little Naples yellow just because we can, because why not? See how many kind of pulls we get from too much paint. Alright, you know what I do when there's too much paint sometimes, right? Oh my goodness. Wi-Fi quick start game. That's just for somebody's. Just pick that up real quick. And then this one, I will brayer out a little bit. Thin out that paint a little bit more. This is on some heavy paper. Oh yeah, this is my paper. Because I always have good paper in my printer. This was my newest printer. Look at that. It picked up a lot. Except right there. It just wants to keep leaving that spot. So usually I will clean off a spot like that when it does that. And I still want to play. What is wrong with me? Nothing. Nothing is wrong with you, lady. Playing is a good thing. Because I forgot about these circular things I have over here. I think I will send some to Sharyl to do in her live sale. I think that will be fun. Because there's the three sizes. I need more space. Oh, that didn't do anything. And I never remember to do it, but you can always put a stencil underneath your brayer off sheet. And then you would get patterns on your brayer off sheet. What do I mean? I mean, if I had paint on this and I went over that, well, I got a circle. I didn't actually get the actual pattern. Let's try this one. That one doesn't work so great either. So maybe a smaller brayer is what you need. I don't know. All right, I'm going to pick this up here. Just lightly. And see if I can get more on here. Yep, that's cool. I like the distressed look. And then if there's anything left to pick up on here, which is probably not. Just the tiniest bits here and there, which is fine. It's fine. All right, let's look at all the pieces that we just did. Even if some of them are still wet. All right, so there is this one. Sorry, Mariah. That's just been crooked the whole time, hasn't it? And that one. And that one. And this one, which I would definitely add layers to. This one, which is a good base for something. This half of, just half a sheet here, which is just brayer off and whatnot. This one, which is definitely still wet, so I'm going to put this over to the side to dry. But it is interesting. It's got nice texture. This one, whoops. This one, how many did we do? I don't know. Is anybody counting? That one, if you counted, then if you're counting, then tell me down in the comments below how many I made in just an hour. So if you could, and I didn't pause like in between to do stuff. This was all just me doing print after print after print, just playing, and doing a little bit of experimenting. I love this one. Ones like these really make me happy. I don't know why. It's kind of an old wall look kind of a thing. And this over the ink worked really nice. Was that ink? Yeah, there was some ink in there. That one over the ephemeral one. Ephemeral, not ephemera, but ephemeral, like, you know, otherworldly. Oh, these are still a little on the wet side. Whoops. The paper is peeling off on this side. So that will lighten some more. It was a black ink, but it ends up being gray. And there's another one of those. I did a lot of techniques too, so you'll have to tell me what you liked and what you wanted. That's just brayer off, but really cool brayer off. That was the wrinkled paper over the inkiness. This one, just the ink. I didn't do anything over that. I got lost. That one. And then that one, which is double-sided. And another one of the just the ink. Forgot to put anything on top of it. It got underneath stuff. You know how it go. That one, which has several layers. And this one, which is similar to this one, but this was the pull before this one. That's why it covers more of the paper. That was, I don't know, was the ink or the liquid fluid acrylics with the other paint. And that one, what did I do with that one? Oh, I must have picked up a little bit of, I don't know, maybe I don't know. Anyway, I'd have to go back and look. This one's still drying, so that darker gray will turn lighter gray. And these two are awesome. I love these two. They'll be perfect for a future project that I have. Oh, this one came out really cool. Oh, and hold on. These got a little stuck. Oh, crumbs. And that one. Don't lay your things on top of each other. All right, this is paper from the other one, so I didn't lose too much of that. This one's still a little bit on the wet, but it's got these really cool lines that I'm loving. And that one was one that I tried to do the marbling on. These are still wet, so I need to kind of separate those from the herd. And that one, which was kind of green, then did some turquoise on top of. And I think that is all of the ones that we did today. If I missed one, well, that usually happens. That is not unusual for me to miss one going back through. What's this? That's, oh wait, that is from, oh, crumbs. All right, you got to be careful. Oh, there's one. That was just a pickup. And this would be one if I hadn't if this paper hadn't gotten put on top of this. That is unfortunate. Well, it's definitely a distressed one now. Some of this will come off. And some of it won't, and that's okay. I mean, because if I'm going to use it for collage, it won't matter too much. Still has interest and whatnot. So that is today's. This is where we started, right? Just using the pillow, here. It's just pouring paint. Doesn't matter the brand. Do what you like. Add what you like. Just go play. Let me know what you do. I hope you guys have a delightful day. And I have no idea how many this is. Somebody will tell me in the comments. So check out the comments and see who counted. I love you guys. I hope you have a delightful day. Bye.